Good morning, YouTubers. My name is Julie, and this morning I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make the coconut almond flour muffin in a mug from The Plant Paradox by Dr. Stephen Gundry. So this is actually the first recipe in the book. And if you watched my first video where I made the flaxseed muffin, I didn't do the 3-day cleanse. I skipped straight ahead to phases 2 and 3. Although I think the cleanse is a great idea, Dr. Gundry said it was optional, so I did skip it. Although I may try to go back to it in the future, because so far I'm having really good results and feeling really well from following the Plant Paradox recipes for phases 2 and 3. So today's muffin, the very first one, it's going to be a little bit more light than the flaxseed muffin. Flax seeds are kind of heavy, but they keep you full for a long time. So that's a good thing about flax seeds. They have a lot of fiber. So today's muffin is going to be more of a traditional muffin, except instead of being made with wheat flour, this is a gluten-free muffin, and it's made with a combination of coconut flour and almond flour. So our first ingredient, we're going to get all of our ingredients and put them in a microwave safe mug. The microwave muffin is 1 tablespoon of extra virgin coconut oil. I melted it in the microwave. That takes about 25 seconds to melt on high. So I'm going to put that in my microwave safe mug. And I'm using Whole Foods 365 brand coconut oil. 365, yeah, that's their brand. That's Whole Foods brand. Next, we need a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. So I've got a high quality olive oil that I'm using. This is actually a flavored olive oil, which is probably not the best for this muffin, unless but it turns out okay. It still tastes good. Next, we need just 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. And this is organic coconut flour. It's not expensive at all where I got it at the DeKalb County Farmers Market where I live in Metro Atlanta. It was only a little over $3 for this container of coconut flour. So not expensive, gluten-free, no wheat, of course, in this muffin. Okay, so coconut flour. Now we need also 1 tablespoon of almond flour. And I'm using, again, the DeKalb Farmers Market brand blanched almond flour. Couldn't find one that said organic where I went, so I got this one. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of aluminum-free baking powder. My baking powder did not say aluminum-free on it, and it was rather old because I don't do a ton of baking, so I went to Whole Foods, and this one, I saw it immediately, the aluminum-free one on the shelf. 365 brand. So a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And make it fluffy. A pinch of sea salt. I'm going to use pink Himalayan sea salt. Dr. Gundry recommends iodized sea salt if possible, and Morton's actually makes an iodized sea salt. So when my pink Himalayan salt is gone, I'm probably going to go buy some of the iodized sea salt so that I'm making sure I'm getting some needed iodine in my diet. I currently don't take any supplements other than biotin, basically for my hair and nails. Next, we need 1 packet of stevia. This is the Simple Truth organic brand. This is from Kroger. 1 packet of stevia. So we are sugar-free on the Plant Paradox, and we are also aspartame-free, Splenda-free. So stevia, just like sugar. Swerve. Actually, Swerve gave me a little bit of stomach upset, so I prefer stevia because I've not had any stomach pain from stevia ever. I'm sure not everyone feels like that when they use Swerve, but I did for whatever reason. And xylitol are the sweeteners that are approved on the Plant Paradox. So no sugar, no aspartame, which is sweet and low, no Splenda. And then we put our stevia. We need 1 tablespoon of water. I'm just going to use my water bottle because I've already filtered this water through a Brita filter. So just 1 tablespoon of that. And 1 large pastured egg. Free range is not the same as pastured. A pastured egg or an omega-3 egg is what's approved on the Plant Paradox. Okay, make sure I put everything in there. I think I did. I'm just going to take a fork and whisk this. Make sure that that raw egg gets whisked really well and blended. You could whisk the egg before you put it in the mug. Make sure you scrape the sides of your mug to get all of your ingredients off the side. I'm just using my fork to scrape it. You could use a spatula as well. So I know a lot of people are talking about the Plant Paradox online right now, and how much it's helping people with autoimmune disease, arthritis, and being one that I've seen some other people talking about, and how much it's helping them with their joint pain. So I'm going to microwave this muffin for 1 minute on high. I've also seen a lot of people talking about weight loss on the Plant Paradox. I think I've lost 1.5 pounds so far, and I've only been doing it for a week. I read the entire book first. I would recommend reading the entire book and not just going straight to buy the cookbook, because there is now a new cookbook out, which I'm probably going to get, but I figured I might as well try all the recipes in the original Plant Paradox book first before I buy the cookbook. But some of the things I'm always interested in weight loss. I didn't need to lose a bunch of weight. I was looking for some relief from joint pain. And also I was looking for, when I read the part about this diet, this way of eating has been helpful for people who are suffering from hair loss. That kind of struck a chord with me because I'm kind of getting concerned about how much hair I lose when I blow dry my hair and even just brush it. So that was kind of a concern for me. So we'll see how that goes. That's why I'm taking the biotin. But so far I've already experienced a little bit of weight loss. I wasn't looking to lose a bunch of weight. I didn't do the cleanse. I was already not eating sugar because I was coming off of sort of a ketogenic, or maybe I should just call it low carb diet, because I don't think I was ever truly in ketosis because I wasn't eating enough fat. It was hard for me to get enough fat. So I didn't have haven't had any sugar withdrawals. Okay, so I wanted to show you, you don't have to take it out of the muffin, out of the mug to eat it. I usually just eat it with a fork right out of the mug. Super yummy. And then I wanted to show you how fluffy it is. It doesn't stick to the sides. It comes out really nicely. That's, I'm sure, because of the fat, the coconut oil and the olive oil, the healthy fats. So you have this cute little muffin. And it's really satisfying when you haven't had desserts and muffins and breads and cakes and all those wonderful things. This is also a really satisfying breakfast, and it'll keep you full for a while. So I will keep you posted. Thank you for watching the video. I'm hoping that I also experienced some alleviation of my joint pain now that I've cut out some of the foods that seem to have been inflammatory for me. I've known for a long time that beans and lentils are very inflammatory for me, as much as I love them. I love lentil soup, I think, pretty much more than any other soup in the world. But I will be sorry for it after I eat it. Like, I will experience extreme pain in my gut, my lower gut. So it's obviously not a food that was working for me. So all of those inflammatory foods that are inflammatory for a lot of people are off limits on the plant paradox. So that is one of the reasons why the book made a lot of sense to me. I could see where he was going with eliminating some of these foods, including we're also eliminating gluten. So I'm learning to cook with flours that are not wheat flours, and so far it's delicious. You can eat a half an avocado every day, or a whole avocado if is also okay. I love avocados. I'm not counting calories, so I've given my FitnessPal a break. I was obsessively logging for probably 3 years, kind of obsessively logging in calories eaten and calories burned through exercise on my FitnessPal. I'm currently not counting calories, and I'm losing weight. I'm not exercising a ton. I do an intense workout at Orange Theory Fitness twice a week. And then I try to get in another workout somewhere like LA Fitness or something just once a week. So I'm not exercising every day. I'm only doing an intense form of exercise 2 to 3 times a week. And I do a lot of, I walk my dogs a lot, so I do a lot of walking. But I think that was one of the reasons I decided to skip the 3-day cleanse, is because I was a little concerned about weakness and I didn't want to not be able to exercise. I would still be able to walk dogs, but I probably wouldn't feel like doing Orange Theory, which is a really intense workout, if I was feeling weak. Not sure that everyone would feel weak from doing the 3-day cleanse. It's just something that I'm watching other YouTubers and just getting really interested in what other people are experiencing on the plant paradox, and I heard there was some weakness that first 3 days with the recipes. However, the recipes for the cleanse also look really good, so I'm sure I'm going to be incorporating them into my menus. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have questions or comments about the plant paradox or about my video, feel free to post them. Thanks and have a great day.